Hi everybody, Robert John Miller Garden Machinery. So, we've come outside because it started to rain. That's what we do in Britain. We come outside when it's raining because it always rains. So, today we are going to have a quick look at the Stihl HLA 56, which is the long-handled, adoring fans. I wish. Nat's creasing behind the camera. A long-handled hedge cutter in the AK range. So just remember, if you haven't seen it before, Stihl do 2-3 ranges, but they do an AS range. Well, actually, no, they do 4 ranges. If you want to get technical: AI, AS, AK, so large sort of domestic, and then the AP, which is the pro kind of stuff, big gardens and pro use. So look at the AK range today, long-handled hedge cutter. So I think it's 50 centimetre there. 20 inch, I think. You probably noticed there's a wing nut here, so you can have this. So for storage wise, you can do that. And what I should have bought outside, which I forgot, when you buy one, you get a little mounting bracket you can put on the wall, and you can hang them like this on the wall. So that's useful. Now, the other reason of separating this is you can buy a 50 centimetre extension piece to go in between, just to elongate the machine. And before anybody comments about what other attachments can you get on there, you can't. It is designed for the hedge cutter only. It only takes this bit, okay? Right, so it takes all the AK batteries, 10, 20, 30. If you buy one as a kit, it'll probably come with an AK-20. That will give you roughly, depending on what you're going through, about 100 minutes of runtime. I'd want to put this down after 100 minutes, you know, so it gives good time. And yes, you can get different angles. So we go down to 90, and it goes one back as well, 2 back. All right, so it gives you a good array of angles for it. So on the whole, you know, it's lighter than a petrol machine, but heavier than what you think it might be. I know it sounds a bit strange. They're not light machines, you know, you've got the motor here, battery in there. So if you're buying this thinking you want a featherweight long reach hedge cutter, it doesn't exist, guys, all right? It doesn't anywhere, as far as I come away, what I've looked at so far, there is not one out there that's lightweight. You know, so you have to work on those muscles, pick them up if you're going to do long big sessions on it. So that's it, HLA 56. I'm going to put it through some hedgerow now to see how it gets on. And like everything on the AK system, when you put the battery in, just remember, double click. One is transport mode, second engages it. Right then, we'll have a go. So if you want to bend the angle a bit on top, all right, so it's nice and easy to use. You can probably see, hold on, that's going to get the thorns out the ground. You can probably see it's nice and, or here it's nice and quiet. We'll come down this way a bit and do this bit here. So, yeah, I'm not going to get a perfect cut because this isn't the type of shrub that you're going to get a nice, perfect shape on. But it's got some thick, gnarly stuff. If I grab this bit here to show you. Oh, getting stuck in the edge. So that's a reasonable size bit of material to cut. And it didn't have any problem cutting through it. So, yeah, as a domestic machine, it's a perfect machine. If you look at the teeth spacing through here, guys, normally anything that will fit like in there will be what you can cut, all right? If you're cutting the extremes, it's going to saw it. You're not going to get the neatest of cuts, but sort of anything my sort of finger size, it'll probably chop through straight away and give you a nice finish. The downside to these machines probably is if you were going to go for some real chunky material, yeah, you're going to have to saw through it a bit, with the blades going to saw through. You might get the motor overloading and it'll stop. They'll stop to protect themselves, going to a point, but the idea is you can't abuse it too much. Like a petrol machine, you just keep going and going and going. This will hit something too hard and it'll just stop. All right, so as long as you're like within that sort of remit of what I can do, this machine will take on anything in that sort of setup. Okay, so as you can see, does a nice job. I find it quite light, but that is just me. Like I said before, they are not super light. They are, you know, the balance is, it's a nicely balanced machine, but you have to bear in mind the motor's one end, battery's the other. All right, but on the whole, good bits of kit. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see the Stihl HLA 56. I'll see you again soon.